A galaxy of stars descends on Canada for the Toronto International Film Festival. But first, the entertainment world is mourning the loss of comic legend Joan Rivers.
Can we talk?
That was the trademark line that opened Joan Rivers' comic routine for decades. She was known for her no-holds-barred style of comedy with a career that spanned more than 50 years. Rivers died yesterday at the age of 81. The comedian's daughter, Melissa, issued a statement saying her mother passed away peacefully, and they've been humbled by the outpouring of love the family's been receiving. Rivers was hospitalized last week after she went into cardiac arrest following surgery on her vocal cords. The New York State Health Department is now reviewing the clinic where the procedure was performed. An appearance on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson in 1965 boosted Rivers into stardom and launched her reputation as one of the best female comics of all time.
Joan Rivers really seemed like someone who would never die. I mean, she's been so dead center in the culture for over 50 years that it's hard to imagine her being silent. She was one of the all-time great provocateurs and one of the all-time great contrarians.
Here's Joan Rivers!
And as TIFF celebrated its opening night, stars on the red carpet remembered Rivers' comic genius.
When I first started on Broadway, she would do a midnight show so the actors could come see her at upstairs at the downstairs, and we'd go, and she was always fabulous.
Condolences to her family.
Rivers' funeral is scheduled for Sunday in a New York synagogue.
The stars are shining as Canada's biggest film festival turns Toronto into Hollywood North. Here are all the highlights from TIFF Day 1.
Opening night gala for The Judge, featuring the Roberts, Downey, and Duvall alongside co-stars Vera Farmiga and Dax Shepard. Downey Jr. plays a big city lawyer who returns to his hometown when his judge father, played by Robert Duvall, is accused of murder.
You're a shined-up wooden nickel, Mr. Palmer. I'm going to impale your client on a first-degree murder charge, and you get a front row seat.
I think we were all aware of what a special moment it was for this many great actors to all come together. Uniting them all was they all wanted to work with me.
Obviously.
It was a very arduous, in a good way, process, working with the Downeys and with this wonderful cast.
With RDJ in the starring role and his wife as producer, the pair told our Tracy Moore what it's really like working together.
You get these crazy industry chicks around you. You just have to really flow like water. And they bounce off the walls and all that stuff.
Yeah. Thank God for you.
Vera Farmiga and Tracy sharing a special moment.
I think I spit on your cheek. I'm going to wipe it off. Actually, you can just leave it there because you look that good.
After heating up the red carpet, our Entertainment City cameras exclusively caught the judges' stars arriving for their after party at Montecito Restaurant. Another Hollywood heavyweight hitting the red carpet, Mr. Al Pacino, who's a TIFF for the North American premiere of The Humbling.
Mr. Pacino, in this movie, you're attracting this layered, beautiful younger woman.
When you see the movie, you'll see it's not so much about that. It's about what they have together, you know, their connection.
Just between you and me, what was it like kissing Al Pacino in this film?
It was pretty dreamy, I have to say. He's sort of a lifelong crush object, so when you get to fake make out with him, it's pretty exciting.
Now Susie Wall is not only our TIFF correspondent, but also our fashion expert. And only she could talk style with the legendary Pacino.
I love your scarf, Al Pacino.
You know what? I actually picked this, I don't know where it came from, and I thought, well, what if it gets chilly?
There was certainly no chill on the clouds of Sils Maria red carpet, where Juliette Binoche heated things up in true Parisian style.
How much of yourself did you find in this role, or how much of yourself did you put in?
Everything. I put everything in it.
Her co-star Kristen Stewart skipped the fest, but Binoche was still singing her praises.
She's very special. She has passion, and I love her.
Our TIFF correspondents Colin and Justin caught up with Bollywood star Priyanka Chopra on the red carpet for her hard-hitting biopic, Mary Kom.
Ladies and gentlemen, India's MC Mary Kom.
What tips can we take from you to get in shape?
Go to the gym, boys.
A lot of people are comparing your movie to $1 Million Baby. Obviously, the Clint Eastwood movie from 2004 with Hilary Swank. If we put you in the ring with Hilary Swank, who would win?
Oh, I got her. I got her.
You'd take her out.
And remember to follow us on Twitter at NCity. We've got you covered for all things TIFF here at Entertainment City. And remember, follow us on Twitter at NCity.
Entertainment City is brought to you in part by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.